untuk
Coreythemaan Turbo
backlash.
Bright Super 2 Foam. 8 dari 10 setuju.
Ini pembersih wajah terbaik. This is
We saw in NXT another
Uncle Howdy
QR code tease for what is inevitably going to be Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, whatever his name's going to be, and the new Wyatt family, the Wyatt Six, whatever that's going to be. And in this tease, it on multiple occasions brought up the word broken. As your friend Shane would say, what's up with that?
I did catch that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I have a very long and storied history with Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt. So I think that's cool that the word broken somehow slipped in there. Who knows? Anything can happen in the extreme life of Matt Hardy. So that was a very cool thing. And I do got to tell you, I love these vignettes, the Uncle Howdy stuff, and just the way, like, back to the White Rabbit, how it's like this bonus supplementary content that you can check out and you're trying to figure out a mystery. And this is something else too. My wife, let me think how to phrase this the right way. So being aware that these things were going to be happening, I smartened my wife up to them a little bit and showed her the QR, and she watched it and she's like, oh my God, this is so cool. It's like trying to figure out a mystery, almost like an escape room. She's a big escape room mark, right? She loves those. So she's like, this is so cool. And she popped real big when she saw the one last night. So that was cool. How ironic that happened to air on NXT.
Interesting.
So yeah, that was I'm enjoying those things.
It mentioned "we are family" in there, so they're clearly leaning into the idea that other people will be involved. Is there anyone on the current roster you'd like to see in a new Wyatt Six or Wyatt family faction?
Yeah, there might be a couple of people. There's a couple of people I would like to. There's specifically one I think that would need to be brought back into the mix. I think everybody knows who I'm talking about when I say that, but there's a couple of people I kind of have in mind.
Are you talking about Rowan?
Yeah, Rowan is the one I think would definitely. It'd be very beneficial to have him as part of the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
So as far as the other folks go, I have thoughts on all those. I have a couple of people I'd like, and I just we'll see how this develops. It's going to be very interesting. It's a very fun time in pro wrestling.
I would have loved to see Blair Davenport in there. She seems interesting. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got about 16 minutes until Backlash comes on, so I don't want to do no relationship videos. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Okay. Let's see what this is about. This is hitting new thing, new body arena. I might have to delete some stuff. It's not even that. I got it be careful. And I tried to download it.
What's up, guys? We're back to a brand new video. Today we also a new hidden theme, new modded arena, plus new modded cost to download at 2K24. So let's get straight into it. What you guys want to do is go to community creations, go to downloads for the arena. What you guys want to do, go to show favorite creators here, scroll up. Alright, scroll all the way up until you see Marty M. He has this cool arena I want to show you guys today. Alright, so after you scroll up right here, it's going to load up here. He has an ECW 2,300 arena Philadelphia, OG ECW arena with crowds. That's alright. What you guys want to do? Upload it. Alright, then press download. Alright, so once you press download here, I'm sure you guys want to do next to set the arena, so you guys have it set and ready to go in your game, because this arena is actually pretty cool. He actually does dope arenas in the game that you guys can download in your game. Alright, the ECW with the tables. It has a whole bunch of people in the stands. You can see the tables on the left side right here, which is dope. Alright, so this arena is cool. You can see under the bottom right there. You go around it, you can see at the bottom right here. Alright, what you guys want to do here, press accept. Press accept. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys the new hidden theme you guys want to download as well. If you guys want to be as a creator as well, JINX. Okay, upvote it. Press download right here.
What's the new thing? Is it Seth Rollins?
Alright, after you download this, what you want to do is head out of here.
Turn it down.
Go to entrance. Go to entrance right here. Go to superstar. Go to custom superstars right here. Let's go all the way down until you see Seth Rollins WrestleMania 35. Go to custom entrance right here.
I guess that's the guy from the NXT.
After you go to custom entrance, you can see it right here.
In that known dark factory.
You get Seth Rollins 15 entrance music, Titantron movie, banner movie, stage ramp, all this good stuff, man. So that will show you guys what this all looks like in game. So let's check it out.
It's already in the game.
Time for a Tiffany epiphany. Tiffany Stratton, ready to dominate the competition.
Is this a new Tiffany Stratton Titantron or attire? It looks like it's just a new attire. If they got the Barbie, yeah, it's just a new attire from the looks of it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I don't get one. So
From Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, one of the quickest learners in NXT history. She made her NXT debut within weeks of entering the Performance Center, becoming NXT Women's Champion just a year and a half later.
Already possessing athleticism on another level, Stratton takes every opportunity to get better. Scary how impressive she is as an...
Not gonna lie, I don't really see anything different. Same thing for Steph Long, I don't really see anything different. Just Jacob Artuga's name. This Jacob Artuga's here.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa.
Oh, they went with the short twist. I think we went jumbo twist.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to
I
deliver
want to see this.
on
You
that
got
promise.
the Samoan hands on that Rikishi one. Or, oh my god, I'm trying to, I don't know which one. Yeah, he got it.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting
It looks
competitor
a
to
lot
watch.
better than this. But this one does look a little bit more. This is Adam Cole. I got Adam Cole already. I don't really like the new Adam Cole. I like the NXT version of Adam Cole. That's my favorite. This is the Cowboy something. I don't know. Oh, Triple Page or something. I don't know. Think we're not done yet. I don't know why I did that, bro. Let's see what else we can watch. We got 11 minutes till Backlash comes on. Okay. Anyway, Drake got a daughter. I feel like Drake just got a lot of family. He just don't tell nobody till somebody figure it out. Maybe they want to use it in the beef or whatever. My TV just turned off. Not that I was really watching it. I'm thinking about getting on my phone and putting a Peacock on my TV so I can watch it while I'm sitting down. My dress is a little dirty, but y'all shouldn't care too much, right? Okay, let's see. How long is that video? 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do it. After this video, it should give us the Backlash comes on. It's 12:50. Video's 10 minutes. The video might be 1 minute.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video, and we gotta talk about this SmackDown Go Home show for Backlash. This episode of SmackDown took place in Lyon. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. You gotta add a little flair to it. Lyon, France. They're already there, getting ready for the show tomorrow. And this crowd was fantastic. This crowd was the show. They were electric from start to the very end. Every single match, every single segment, they were in. It was like this reminds me of when WWE went to Puerto Rico for Backlash last year. I'm getting the same vibes. That SmackDown before the show was fantastic. Same here. I think tomorrow's show is just gonna be as fantastic because the energy they were given. This crowd was amazing, and I know they're gonna be giving that energy for every single match tomorrow. And I can't wait. This was fun. This was a fun go-home show. It got you hyped for what we're going to see tomorrow on Backlash. But we got to talk about the most noticeable thing. That is the Bloodline stuff, the Bloodline story and what's happening. So we cut to the back, and Paul Heyman is walking into Nick Aldis' office. So
I could see
Paul Heyman's trying to, get an answer from Nick Aldis, and basically Nick Aldis was like, no, I'm not going to advise Kevin Owens and Randy Orton to pull out the match for pull out their tag team match they have Saturday against Solo and Tama Tonga. That's when Paul Heyman decides to say, well, you know what? Whatever happens to them tomorrow, that's on you. Because essentially he's saying, I'm trying to do this for the benefit of SmackDown as a whole and for the benefit of them. But since you don't want to pull them out this match, whatever happens to them, it's not on me. I tried. It's on you, whatever happens to them. Which I like what they're alluding here, that things are about to get potentially really violent within this match. And as Paul Heyman's walking off, Nick Aldis is like, did that order come from the tribal chief? And that's when Paul Heyman ends up slipping up and saying, man, I haven't talked to Roman Reigns since he lost at WrestleMania. And then that's when things, the things shift. Nick Aldis is looking confused. You hear the oohs and the ahs, and Paul Heyman, he rubbing his face because he slipped up. He wasn't supposed to say he hadn't been talking to Roman since. And that's an extra story element because he hasn't been talking to Roman at all. Roman hasn't, they haven't been communicating with each other. So who's been giving out these orders as, Solo recruiting Tama Tonga? Like, what's been going on here? So now Nick Aldis has some questions. If he's not the tribal chief, then who is? So Nick Aldis is confused. He's like, well, what's going on here? You said he withdraw. You had talked to him and he had withdrawn from the draft. What's going on? Who's the real tribal chief? These are questions, the viewers are asking. And Paul decides to say,
I'm gonna turn on my
well,
TV so I can get it started.
He didn't withdraw from the draft. I did. I withdrew Roman Reigns from the draft because I didn't want him involved in this bloodline stuff and what's going on. And now that's when the cat comes out the bag, and it's just one of those things where everyone's shocked. The story they've told now. So essentially, Paul Heyman went into business for himself. Paul Heyman was the one that orchestrated the whole situation with him excluding himself from the draft. Roman had nothing to do with this, because he's concerned with what's going on with this bloodline stuff. He's concerned for him. So this is very interesting story developments they're adding right now, because now from the confirmation of Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns has nothing to do with what we're seeing on this bloodline stuff at all. So this is very interesting, and Nick Aldis was pretty much like, well, you know what? Since you're making decisions like that, Why don't you go out there and tell Kevin Owens and Randy Orton on their RKO show that they got out there, you tell them why they should not be in the match tomorrow. So we go to the next segment. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens is out there, crowd going crazy for them for their entrances. Love the crowd in Lyon singing Randy Orton's theme music. So cool to see. They were electric. And Paul Heyman comes out there. Paul Heyman comes out there, and he's about to get into the ring, but, you know, he decides not to because Randy Orton, he's definitely looking forward to giving Paul Heyman RKO. So he comes out there, and he's basically giving them a warning. He's like, look, Kevin Owens, when you was fighting Roman Reigns, it was, you know, you understood what Roman Reigns was willing to do to keep the championship. You were a tough competitor. And we all know that. But Roman Reigns has nothing to do with this. And you even got a "We Want Roman" chant, a loud one. And even Paul Heyman said, you know, y'all have no idea how much I want him back here too. But he basically alluded to the fact that Roman Reigns has nothing to do with this. Solo and Tama Tonga, they're not on the same time like they used to be. They're going to try to hurt them. And in them, there's no line they won't cross. That's the vibe he was giving. And I love the fact that they're building up this match and building these guys up as savages. True savages that will do whatever it takes to destroy someone. And as they're talking about it, that's when Solo and Tama Tonga attack from behind. And they start brawling in the ring. They had to get security to break them up. This was great. Fantastic. So we get to the end of the show. We got the Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles segment. Crowd was electric during this part as well. It ends with a Too Sweet reference or whatnot. And then it ends with, of course, fucking Cody getting slapped in his face and AJ Styles rolling out the ring. I wish Cody would have said, fuck those invisible walls on the ring apron and went after AJ Styles and start giving him the beats. But it looks like the show's about to end there, but then they cut to a camera angle in the back and you see Solo, Randy, KO, and Tama Tonga brawling as they're trying to get, security and officials are trying to pull them apart. This was fantastic. You even see Randy Orton pick up a chair, start cracking Solo with it. This was great. It was just chaos. This is what I want to see, which leads me to believe that tomorrow, I love me some Randy Orton, I love me some KO, but they're getting packed up tomorrow. And I think they're getting packed up in a brutal way. And we may see the introduction of Jacob Fatu. I hope so. Because this is the best way to come to solidify this new bloodline. Is dangerous. You take out the top two, some of the top two talent, or the top talent in the company. KO and Randy Orton, you take them out. And I want to see some blood. Bust them open. Have people in there, holy shit, and like, what are we going to do with these guys? And it would be a perfect shot to see Paul Heyman just distraught because there's nothing he can do. He can't stop them. Like, essentially, Paul Heyman is the hostage. I want that to be the story they start telling. Paul Heyman's afraid to do anything because these guys are all savages. It works for Solo. It builds up his credibility with these guys by his side, and it just works. So, I love Kevin Owens. I love Randy Orton. Looking forward to this match. This is the match I'm looking forward to the most because I think it's just going to be straight up chaos. But at the same time, they got to get packed up. And I want to see some blood because the way they've been setting these guys up and the way is Paul Heyman knows something is on the vibe of, I want you to pull these guys out the match because I know what's coming and I know what they're going to try to do. And I think they're going to try to kill these guys. You need to stop this. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be great. That's the match I'm looking forward to the most. Overall, the show was fantastic. Every single match. The matches were pretty good, but it's the crowd atmosphere that made them that much better. Leon, France, you guys, you killed it. And I think tomorrow, y'all going to knock it out the park. Comment down below. Let me know, did you guys enjoy this episode of SmackDown? And are you guys excited for Backlash tomorrow? Because this show definitely excited me. But I appreciate all love, support. Road to 150K, and I'm still your undisputed YouTube wrestling champ of the world. Appreciate y'all kicking with me. See y'all next one. Peace.
I'm gonna send it to another address.